hanging out at the Cal Cup Manhattan Beach Pier with Mira Costa junior star Emma Smith, one of the fixtures here in the girls 16s bracket, playing with Sammy Slater from Ventura High School. But Emma, while we have a little break here, I want to talk about the upcoming indoor season. You guys just got off an unbelievable run at Ann Kang in Hawaii, got all the way to the finals. That darn Punahou team, a thorn in your side, not once but twice. But I thought it was really encouraging, the results that you guys had, especially because you weren't playing at full strength, with Skylar being away, getting ready for the World Championships. What did you take away from that tournament, and how excited does that have you for the upcoming season?
I'm so excited for the upcoming season. Like, our team, we're like all best friends, and we're all so close, and like our connection on the court is like so strong. And I'm really excited for this year, and I think we could take CIF.
Because obviously it probably forced you guys to juggle the lineup a little bit. What did you guys learn about yourselves that you were still able to play such an amazingly high level of volleyball without someone like Skylar there?
Right, Hannah Scott, who's a sophomore, she really stepped up, and like she played all the way around. She did amazing. Like, she totally filled Skylar's spot and like completely stepped up better than we all could have expected.
And so we've got you, we've got Skylar, we've got Lindsay Chalmers, and we got Katrina Kernikin coming off that amazing beach volleyball run that you guys had, dominating the AAU Interscholastic again. It was an all-Costa final and the pairs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What does that do for you guys, confidence-wise or just motivation-wise, when you have that much success on the sand, and how does that translate indoor?
Well, I think we're all like a really scrappy team also, so like getting to train extra during the beach season helps a lot, and it like keeps us close all year round. Like, we get a lot of practice together on the indoor and beach, so we know each other super well. We know like what we do well, what our weaknesses are, and that like helps us be a stronger team.
What about you? I mean, obviously you're out here playing with Sammy today,
right.
But you're playing with different girls for Costa. How does that kind of expand your game or add versatility to your game when you get the opportunity to play with so many different people and kind of learn different styles?
It helps me so much. Like, Sammy, who I'm playing with today, she's a lefty, so like I play on the left side, and when I play with Katrina, I play on the right, and it just like helps my overall game because like I can play anywhere.
How much of a jump? I mean, for you guys to do so well in the beach, I think that's kind of synonymous with Costa Volleyball and the club that you guys have created and the tradition that you guys have created. How much of a jump do you feel like that's helped your indoor game that we're going to see this coming fall?
I think it helps a lot, like the defense. Like, I get a bunch of passing reps, and like I get to hit on the beach, so like that's fun because I don't get to do that indoor. But it keeps my legs strong. I think like running in the sand is a lot harder than running on ground, and like it helps me stay strong. And like defense, that you have the whole court to cover for beach, and so like it helps like for indoor because it's just one section, so it feels smaller, and like it makes.
Although you're covering the entire back row, right?
I mean, hopefully.
Yeah. The fact that all these sand opportunities have been created for so many players, not just at Costa but in the South Bay as a whole. We see college coaches walking all over the place. For someone like you who maybe wasn't, I mean, obviously you're an amazing defensive player, but maybe wouldn't have gotten the same looks, from indoor coaches as you are from the sand coaches. What has that done for you, like from an optimism or a confidence standpoint in setting your opportunities up to go to college?
It's helped so much. Like, talking to schools like UCLA and USC, like that I could never have imagined getting into, like the dream schools that like my grades aren't like a 4.9. Like, I wasn't gonna get in for grades, and it just like helps the opportunities for so many girls. And like you can even see like in the 14s level, like it's rising so much because girls are just picking beach. Like, I haven't decided if I want to do both yet in college, but like that's a hard choice that I'll have to make probably.
Absolutely. And the last thing, I mean, obviously I know you guys are going to play an incredibly daunting schedule, but and obviously there's still a lot of improvement to be made. But even at a time like this, do you already start thinking ahead about the Redondo match?
Yeah, we try to like focus. I know we play Marymount tomorrow in like a formal scrimmage, and like that's a big rivalry. We played them in CIF last year, and like Los Al, their crowd is always amazing, and they took us out of CIF, and we beat them in Hawaii, so we got a little revenge.
I noticed that.
But I'm just like, I think it's just like a next match mentality. But of course, Redondo's always in like the back of your head.
The fact that you can make that transition so quickly, where there's going to be sand beneath your toes today, and there's going to be socks and gym shoes on tomorrow. How do you balance that? I mean, when you wake up in the morning, it's the kind of thing like we have to prepare yourself. Like, okay, I'm going to go put on a bikini and play in the sand for 8 hours, or I'm going to go put on my my uniform and my spandex shorts and go play indoors for 5 hours. I mean, how do you balance that?
I mean, I think I'm just really lucky because I love volleyball, so like it's easy for me. Some people I know that if you don't love it, it's hard to get out of the bed. Like sometimes I go to the beach and then indoor practice, and I just love it, and I can play it all day, so I'm lucky.
You certainly look like it. Well, we hope you're playing all day today. We wish you and Sammy the best of luck in the playoffs, and thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sammy.